Good afternoon and welcome to day 13 of our Lenten journey on leadership. My name is Padre Caldwell and I'm the Senior Chaplain to 104 Theatre Sustainment Brigade. Today's video is recorded here at the Station Church in South Cernay. Just beside me here I have got the pulpit here, which of course is present in most churches. In the oldie days, the preacher would have taken to the pulpit to expound the word, to preach, to convert, and all the rest of it. However, in my view, the pulpit is something of a kind of an old-fashioned device, really. It kind of harps back to a different era when the clergy person was the only one that was educated, and so they took up to the pulpit and they began to preach. And in some ways, I think really taken to a pulpit like this it's just a bit outdated. We don't really live in that era any longer. It's also kind of undertones of standing up, rising above people and preaching as if you're some sort of oracle and stuff. But in its time, the pulpit was quite useful in terms of projecting one's voice in order to be seen and in order to be heard. But of course, with modern technology, it's not possible, or it's not needed, rather, to utilise something like a pulpit. A bit controversial. However, in some ways, it reminds me of what it's like being as a leader. This is an old piece of furniture which was useful in ye olde days. And sometimes I think as leaders, we have old-fashioned, antiquated models of leadership that have kind of had their day. And very often, how often do we find ourselves in situations whenever people have an old mindset? They think like people of yesteryears, and yet actually you get a mishmash. You get tension, you get confusion, you get conflict. People that don't know how to think or to relate in fresh ways to a contemporary modern context. Good people, but they've an old-fashioned view of leadership. And those who have an old-fashioned view of leadership typically tend to be authoritarian. They tend to be dismissive of the people below them. They happen to look down on others. They happen to think because they are in the position of leadership, they have all the answers. And I'm sure we know plenty of people like that. An old-fashioned, antiquated way of thinking about what it means to be a leader. And of course, the challenge for a leader, if they want to be good, if they want to be effective, if they want to serve and help and motivate and inspire the next generation of leaders and the people within their team, they will need to have a style of leadership that is modern, that is contemporary, and helps to bring out the best in people. They won't rely on old-fashioned means and mechanisms or models of leadership. They will ask themselves, what model of leadership do I need to follow to bring out the best in my people so that they feel motivated, inspired, and delighted to have you as part of their team? Friends, that's all from me for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video.